Kia ora no Jane, welcome back.
Kia ora, Stacey.
Anō te pai o ngā whakaritenga mo te rāne, this is such a good idea. Cooking with teenagers, ne? Here's one I prepared earlier. Taku I rā mutu tēnei a Taiwere, 17 years old. And what can you cook, Taiwere?
Noodles, spaghetti on toast, and I can reheat anything that Nana makes.
Ko te reo.
Good challenge.
Ai, okay, wero nui. So what are we actually going to make today?
We're going to do roastie vegetables, some chicken, and a sauce to serve with it. Super tasty. And then we're going to do a little Asian style thing, chicken katsu. So you're going to learn how to cook rice, crumb chicken, and make coleslaw.
Oh, mahi nui e hoa. Nana's going to go, what? This isn't my grandson, he can't do this. Kia te mahi tuatahi, what do we do first?
Okay, first up, now, you've got to turn on the oven because you can't turn on the oven just before you want to put your dinner in, otherwise it's going to take twice as long. So we're going to put it on 180 degrees Celsius, and then we've got to flip this around to fan bake. It pushes the heat around and it does actually cook things faster. And I know teenagers get hungry and when they want to eat, so we need things a bit more instant. Okay, so this is going to speed things up a bit. All right, so we're going to do 2 kumara, about 3 or 4 potato, a couple of carrots, and the red onion just makes the roast vegetables taste delicious with the garlic through it. A little bit of thyme, which I pulled out of my garden.
Te pai hoki ki ngā wahine. This is a very nice skill to have.
Yes.
When you're 21 and you want to be interested in girls.
Alright.
Okay, so what we need to do is we want to cut all the vegetables relatively the same size, so they all roast at the same time.
E hia ngā wā e mātaki hia e a nena e pēnei ana.
Oh, too many. Without asking if I could help.
Yeah.
A red onion, they are a little bit different to brown onions. They're not as strong. So what we're just going to do is pop a few wedges through. When these are roasted, they want a really sweet flavour and they just flavour all of the other bits and pieces, especially the chicken. Next up, garlic. This is easy, you don't have to peel them. Take all the papery bits off. Just going to crush it a little, and that just releases some of the flavour. Now these are chicken thighs.
Yum.
So they're skinless and boneless, so they're going to cook quite quickly. What we're going to do is just nestle, so in amongst all the veg. So next up, olive oil.
Tell me when to stop.
Okay, perfect, stop.
Okay.
Okay, next up, always season. Okay, perfect. So just going to get in and just mix it up. So this thyme here, which I picked from my garden this morning, and now you can pop it in the oven.
Mama noiho ne?
Mama. Aye. That was easy.
I loved it myself.
And then we're going to serve it with a lovely creamy sauce. So about half a cup of sour cream, half a cup of natural yogurt, grainy mustard, and just grab a lemon. And I'm just going to show you a little trick for more juice to come out. You just want to roll the lemon a little bit. Another little trick, we're going to squeeze it.
Whakamahia tō ringa hei tātari ne, so you're using your hand like a sieve.
It seems easy now once I've done it, but it didn't seem easy before.
Okay.
How do te mea me tuna, so you don't actually have to cook this sauce?
No, that's it. That is it. Done. Next up, we're going to learn how to cook rice, crumb chicken, and make coleslaw.
Awesome.
So here's the chicken breast. There you go.
Is this the fit? Do we take this off?
Yep, you do. That's very good. Okay, so next up is breading this chicken.
Is that the crumbing?
It is. Okay. We're going to take about a cup of flour and just coat each piece in the flour. Okay, so you just sort of jiggle it around.
Yep.
Miri here.
Perfect. Next up, we're going to take 2 eggs and just whisk it. Last thing is the breadcrumbs. Now we're using Japanese breadcrumbs today, and they're called panko crumbs. Panko crumbs. So there's about 2 to 3 cups here.
Ko te rerekētanga, and the difference with those ones, they're a bit bigger.
They're bigger, and when you're frying them, they're really crispy and crunchy. So you just shake off the flour into the egg, like that. Let it drip off, and then into the crumbs, and then you can use your fingers to flick it over like that. And that's it. The good thing about this too is see how far 2 chicken breasts can go. So it's awesome for like when you go flating and you're cooking for your flaties, or a large whānau.
At least you and Uncle Scott.
When you're crumbing things, just put them in the fridge and it sort of sets all the breading stuff onto the meat.
Ko tai ki te wā, it's arrived.
Time.
Chicken time.
Here you go. Time to get it out.
Tino weta.
Oh, tūtiro ki tēnā.
Look at that.
Wow.
How are you?
Yes.
Anei Taiwere.
Kia ora mō tēnā.
He pēheo whakaaro. What do you think? Is it nearly up there with Nana's cooking?
I think it might be a tie with Nana's.
Ooh, big call.
Yeah,
big call
maybe,
from Taiwere.
maybe.
Got to get the rice on because that's going to take about 15 minutes to do. Little tip, take a sieve and we're going to rinse it just to get all the yucky, starchy stuff off. So it's a cup of rice to a cup of water.
Is that boiling water too?
It's hot water. I'm just speeding up the process slightly. I'm going to pop this on the element and we need to bring it to the boil. Next job, the coleslaw. You don't want big chunks of it because it's not very nice. Okay, so slice away like that. Now we're up to cooking the chicken. And we're just going to use some oil here. You can use canola or just normal cooking oil or rice bran oil.
He rere ki ngā tāwara, so if you have olive oil,
It's too flavoured, so you need a bland cooking
and that's
oil.
cheap too.
The trick is that you want to heat the oil up because you don't want to put that into cold oil. We want them nice and crisp and crunchy, okay, and to cook quite quickly. Careful when you're putting things in. So you put it in and you lay it gently, don't drop it, okay? Perfect.
Hi.
You don't want to overload the pan though because you want to have a little bit of room to be able to turn them over.
Kua paipe
Oh,
te rai
it is, okay. We just let that stand now and for 10 more minutes and that will be perfect fluffy rice.
Wai ho kaua hoki e hiki
Don't
te
take it off, no, leave it down. See how it's all nice and brown underneath? Look at that. Okay.
Oh, that was quick.
So let's put this thing together. Rice in the bottom of a bowl. We get our gorgeous katsus, chop it up. A little bit of the coleslaw on the side, put a little bit of this kikatmanis over the rice, bit of mayo, we're done.
No te Waimari, how lucky are you? How lucky am I? I did hardly anything and I get to eat these.
How proud I am of you. Was to the point.
Yeah, no, I'm proud of myself. I never thought that I'd be able to make something or contribute to something like this.
Oh, you've done really, really well.
Ai, o ka tahi te kai a koko koe, such a good
Yeah,
teacher.
thank you very
Very
much.
good.
Arigato.
Ah, yes, thank you. Thank you, Taiwere. Crunchy goodness. Te rongo au tō puku. I can hear your puku. What's it saying?
Saying more.
Just keep cooking, okay?
Okay.
Promise?
I promise.
Especially that whole turning on the oven thing. You got it on lock now.
Yeah, I think I got it.